What up, Dokkanners? Saiyan Day 2024 JP data download is here. So let's jump in and take a look at everything that is in here, missions, unit details, and whatnot. I will tell you, you might be wondering what the heck this King Vegeta is doing here. Well, shocker, they announced this as I was ending my live stream. So I highly recommend you guys go watch my live stream, especially towards the end of it. Normally, I always leave a little something for everyone, for those who stick around to the end of my streams. But this one was a total unplanned surprise. I was not expecting this. I ran back to my computer, smashed my foot, choked on some water. It was a whole thing. So definitely go check that out. I have been dying for a King Vegeta unit. I have been dreaming of a day that we get a King Vegeta Dokkan Festival, and we just took a massive, massive first step in getting a banner unit. In fact, I even called this in my recent Saiyan Day predictions video. I said it's going to be Broly, and it's going to be a banner unit King Vegeta. I was off about the Broly, but I was right about the King Vegeta. In fact, what they ended up doing was making this entire celebration all about me. They gave me a Dokkan Festival Vegeta who goes Super Saiyan with the Big Bang attack, who does the animation when he transforms into Super Saiyan for the first time. He stacks, he guards, he has damage reduction. They took everything that I wanted and put it all into one celebration. So in my opinion, this is just the Toon celebration. So if you're not a fan of stacking, if you're not a fan of Vegeta, that's fine. I am. I will do all the summons for everyone. So let's just jump in and take a look at what the King Vegeta does. But first, we got to check out these animations. Let me pause the music. Actually, I don't think the music really matters because you're not going to hear any voiceover.
Prepare to experience the power of a something Saiyan.
What did he say?
The true power of a Saiyan.
I was hoping for Execution Beam, but this is Orga Blaster, which is fine, which leaves the door open for Execution Beam to happen on that Dokkan Festival. This is the Execution Beam. This is the Planetary Destruction thing, where he just raises his hand, he goes like impact frames, and he destroys an entire planet. So they are saving that for a follow-up Dokkan Festival. I'm telling you. All right, now we'll watch this again. I do want to mention, in regards to this unit, I know some people, myself included, were kind of bummed out to see that they didn't say,
"Does a machine like yourself ever experience fear?"
that whole line, because it is because of the translation. This is a more accurate translation of the original Japanese dialogue, and that's essentially what Dokkan bases its translations off of. They don't follow the previously localized translations of Funimation. So while I and many of you may love the original dub that we've heard, that's not what they're basing the translations off of. So that's why they don't have it here. So for those of you who might be wondering why they don't do that, this pretty much contextualizes why that is the case. Trust me, I would have loved to have had that. There's no mention of machines feeling fear, apparently, in the original. Even in Kai, they had it.
Big Bang attack.
This reminds me of Budokai 3, bro.
Get ready for Super Vegeta's Big Bang attack.
Oh, that's so clean. That's so clean. That's so clean. If you're not summoning, that's fine. I'll summon for everybody. Now, let's just quickly look at the JP version so you guys can hear the JP dialogue if you didn't watch the live stream. So let's go here. Here we go. So beautiful. All right, go through thing. Perfect. Perfect. He's perfect. He's perfect. Henry Cavill's trending? Did they cast him as Wolverine? All right. Anyway, let's continue. So let's look at what the King Vegeta can do. His hand is also out. I love it. Both Vegeta and King Vegeta have their hands out. Oh, this is the Toon celebration. I'm telling you. Omatsu just decided, hey, Hado, Saryu, and he was like, hey, what's up, Toon? I got you. This celebration is dedicated to you. Pure Saiyan's 130% lead for the super attack, greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn, cause supreme damage to the enemy. For the passive, key +3 attack and defense plus 180, plus an additional attack and defense plus 90 when attacking, changes physical key spheres to AGL, reduces damage received by 18% with 3 or more key spheres obtained, plus an additional damage reduction of 18% with 3 or more AGL key spheres obtained. Pure Saiyans, Vegeta's family category allies, keep attack and defense plus 30%, chance to crit plus 18%. What the heck? Plus an additional attack and defense plus 90%, and all allies keep plus 3 attack and defense plus 30% when performing a super attack if there's an ally whose name includes Vegeta attacking in the same turn. Dude, this guy is actually pretty busted when he gets to attack with all conditions met. The only drawback is that you get extra stat support and key support, but only if he launches a super attack, meaning he's got to be a slot 1 or slot 2 for anyone to benefit from this part of the passive. So while typically supports would be floaters in slot 3, this unit seems to be more optimal in a slot 1, slot 2 position, which can be good, which can be bad, depending on the event, depending on the other units on your team. So as far as how he would be built, I would imagine probably the best thing would be to give him a full dodge build, full dodge balance additional. That way, combined with the damage reduction, you have a more consistent opportunity to get out of some sticky situation in slot 1. As long as you can dodge these slot 1s before you attack, you'll be fine. Because after you attack, if you can launch multiple supers, you've got all of this extra padding, you pick up both AGL key spheres and just 3 key spheres in general, you'll get double the damage reduction. This guy's gonna be pretty good. But that slot 1, frame 1 position is the scary part. So let me know in the comments what you think about this. I think this is a great start. Considering King Vegeta basically is non-existent in Dokkan except for 1 Super Strike, this is better than what it used to be, so I will take it. As far as it improving, we'll wait for the Dokkan Festival, but I am very happy. I am 1000% biased, okay? So normally I think I give a pretty fair assessment of units. I will admit I am very biased this time around, so just keep that in mind. But this is not a must summon. I'll tell you that. This is not a must-have unit. The transforming Vegeta is also not a must-have, but it is a good unit. I think people are being a little bit too harsh on the unit for reasons that I do understand. The stacking meta is sort of a slow burn. It's not exactly something that you would want right away for some of the more challenging content. You want that slot 1, frame 1, invincible status. But this is sort of a unit that you have to kind of ease into. But the thing is, this unit has guard and a damage reduction initially, all the while boasting multiple opportunities to super. So if you're raising attack and defense multiple times on a turn, plus the guard, plus the damage reduction, this guy's going to be pretty good in a matter of 1 turn or maybe 2. By the time you do that, you could transform into Super Saiyan Vegeta. This guy can then greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn. It's temporary. That sucks. But he also has damage reduction and he guards. So this unit is going to be good. I think people are a little quick to judge, which is totally fine. People do that. It's understandable. But I think that people are going to very quickly change their tune on this unit, especially given what he can do when he transforms. So yeah, I think this is going to be a great unit, but not a must-have, because when you compare this unit and the collection of Pure Saiyans that you might have, looking at the banner, this is a pretty cool banner, right? You got God Goku, you got Super Saiyan 4 full power Goku, you got Vegeta, you got another extreme Vegeta on the team who can be run with these two. So this already has a pretty stellar banner, but when you consider what's coming up for the 9-year anniversary, that still transcends all of this. So if you want to wait, you can wait. But if you want to summon, you could probably throw 1 summon on the banner because they'll probably have some sort of discount or some sort of peel-off trove or scam. We will have to wait and see. When the time comes, I will summon. You guys can see how my summons go. You can see what kind of deals there are. Watch my showcase, watch other people's showcases, so you guys can see how the unit functions. So then you can make a little bit more of an informed decision on whether or not you want to actually pull the unit yourself. Of course, don't forget, there's always going to be friend units out there that have the unit. So if you're trying to get your Vegeta fix, there will always be that friend option out there. So that's a little bit on the should you summon part. Now moving on to the data download portion. So there's a bunch of missions that I wanted to go over here. So let's do that. And then we'll take a look at the super easy as well. So upcoming missions. Global doesn't have this yet. Global's data download is still underway. This is JP's, what's going on? Okay, here we go. This is JP's data download. So if there's any differences, I will clarify on the following video. So we've got the Dokkan Awakening medals support campaign, meaning you get a bunch of medals for doing the event on certain conditions. If you fulfill all of these missions in one lump sum, you will earn 7 plus 7777. So that will be 35 medals that you can earn in one go, meaning one run will essentially allow you to awaken the King Vegeta, leaving then another 11 runs to awaken the other Vegeta, the main Dokkan Festival Vegeta. If you're not summoning, you should still do these missions because they will expire. So you will at least have these 28 to 35 medals in your inventory for whenever you do get the unit sometime in the future. Moving on here, we've got Red Zone. This is not the Red Zone missions. This is just standard Saiyan Day missions. So this could slightly vary on the JP side. Red Zone Stage 2 for Red Ribbon Army. They're getting some extra missions for JP. So for this one, Stage 2 is against the Dr. Gero Android 19. Yes. So this one, the one who is invincible to key-based super attacks. If you launch key-based super attacks in the second form, they will heal. So this one, clear Stage 2 without using support items by forming a team of 6 of Super Saiyans, friends not included. Clear Stage 2 without using items with a team of 4 on the Android Cell Saga category, friend not included. Clear Stage 2 within 6 turns without using any items by assembling 1 of each type, friends not included. Clear Stage 2 of Red Zone within 4 turns without items. Clear Stage 2 within 5 turns without items by forming a team with 4 or more units in the physical type. That's because they want to challenge you by bringing type disadvantage against the Android 19 Dr. Gero. And then this is for clearing all missions. Now, some of you might feel frustrated by the fact that these missions don't pay out a whole lot. I think that's by design. They want this to be an option for some of you to take on if you so desire. But if you don't want to or simply can't, you are not missing out on a whole lot of stuff. That's essentially why these rewards are so seemingly minuscule. So I don't think that this is that big a deal. It's for those people who actually want to challenge themselves. Moving on, they've got the Super Easy A missions. I like how the medals are not quite in place yet. This is a brand new asset, so I guess it's still not quite fitting in properly. So they said that we were going to be getting some of these medals through runs and some of them through missions. So these are the ones through missions. We're getting 3 + 6 + 6. So that's 15 plus 2 Dragon Stones. So 15 medals. How many medals do you need? 30, right? 30. So you're getting half of them through the missions. So create a character that has been awakened through Extreme Z. Okay, so bring an Extreme Z awakened character into the super stage and win. Okay. Win by forming 3 or more characters belonging to Eternal Nemesis. Eternal Nemesis. Is that Worthy Rivals? I actually don't remember. Hold on, let me pull this up. I don't remember what that is. Eternal Nemesis. I would imagine it's probably just going to be the same category as what the original one was, right? So let's just scroll all the way down to the bottom here. EGL Super Saiyan 3
Son Goku.
Resurrected Warriors? Eternal Nemesis sounds like Worthy Rivals to me. I don't know. So I'll post something either in the pinned comment or in the follow-up video, whatever that means, or I'm sure Proton will actually. So yeah, look in the pinned comment. Defeat Super in the Extreme Z battle in under 3 minutes and 30 seconds. We have a new time attack mission. So up till now, I think the latest one was like 2 minutes something. Now we got 3.5 minutes. All right, so that gives you half of the medals. The other half will come from the challenge event itself. Let me pull that up. So this is the challenge event, stage 1. You get 3 of these per run, and you get 3 Dragon Stones for clearing it once. Replay drops give you 3 more, so you would need to run through this 5 times essentially. Now my question is this going to be a stage that you can then run through 999 times that give you Hercule statues? Because I actually recently just completed the 999 run on the original EZA for this event. So I'm curious, if you change the difficulty slider, will that allow you to run through this 999 and also get Hercule statues for it? That'll be very interesting. We'll have to wait and see. Or maybe Proton's already got the answer for that too. So let's move on. Wrapping this up, we still have a couple more missions here to look at. The Legendary Vegeta event has 2 more categories needed to complete. You get more tickets, you get more stones. Clear 6 with Super Saiyans, friend doesn't count. Clear 6 with Vegeta's family, friend doesn't count. That's it for all missions on the JP side in terms of upcoming content. And we do have one more thing, which is burst mode. So let's take a look at burst mode, y'all. Burst mode, the categories are Bond of Master and Disciple and Pure Saiyans. So Bond of Master and Disciple, Pure Saiyans, clear this at least 6,000 points. You should do these because while the music selection, the music purchasing stuff may not matter, it's these gray or silver burst coins that really matter. These allow you to buy skill orbs specifically for the categories that are involved in the event. So Pure Saiyans and Bond of Master and Disciple will be receiving some nice skill orbs for you to purchase for free. So these are definitely worth attempting, worth doing. Even if you can't get them all done, getting some of them done will allow you to obtain some of those skill orbs. I will do a video for this when the time comes, so look out for that. This is dropping on the 21st. So this is going to be dropping at the same time as the Super EZA. So the banner itself is dropping on the 17th. For me, most of you around the world, it's going to be the 18th, but it's essentially the 18th for everywhere. And then 3 days later, the Super EZA as well as the Burst Mode will be dropping. As far as the campaign details are concerned, we will have to wait for a couple more days until that arrives. But in the meantime, this is pretty much all we've got. So let me know what you guys think. Is this good? Is this bad? Are you happy? Is this going to be a skip for you guys? Let me know. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments if you are feeling good or bad about this banner in terms of summons. Are you potentially planning on doing some summons? Are you just going to skip? How many Dragon Stones do you have? Do you think that they did a good job of giving us a good Saiyan Day celebration unit? Whether or not it is a skip for you, do you think that it is still going to have some value for other people? Let me know your thoughts overall in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know we're going to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned and remember to Dokkan responsibly.